Hi, I'm Jesse Albert from Valley News Now. We've got a really fun couple of guests here for you today. It's an Iceland project, Iceland spring break. I mean, who would have thought of taking spring break in Iceland, but it's actually warmer there than it is here.
Iceland is beautiful and full of sexy people, but we have one problem. We're all sort of related to each other. That's why this year we're hosting spring break, because we've got horses, Vikings, hot springs, the northern lights, fermented shark, volcanoes, Black Death drink, which reminds me of the time I woke up next to an actual troll.
Well, welcome, Peter and Sarah. How are you? Okay, I'm having sound trouble again. Let's see. All right, let's see. There we are.
Yeah, thanks for having us. Just hanging out here under the Northern Lights over in Iceland, and happy to be talking to North Dakota and you.
I love this. Okay, Iceland looks absolutely incredible. I don't know why I haven't ever thought of going there. I mean, tell me about how this all came to be.
Sarah, you want to field this one? Started with you. Well, okay, she's muted. Well, it basically was just like a conversation. Sarah had been to Iceland and was just telling me how beautiful it was when she went one spring, going to beaches with, they have actual diamond beaches there, just beautiful pieces of ice. And it was just a spectacular, amazing sounding thing in spring. And then I was just like, we just talked and we're like, it would be kind of funny to do a spring break campaign for Iceland, targeting spring breakers. And then it all came together pretty quick after that.
It's great. It's a great campaign. I'm going to play the ads and the different videos that you have after we talk so everyone can see, but it really makes me want to go there. I mean, the volcanoes, the hot springs. Okay, I have to find out about these Black Death shots. How do you say the name of that drink?
Well, I mean, the actual name is Brennivin. It's
Okay.
a type of aquavit, but it goes by the just the nickname Black Death because I mean, I actually haven't tried any personally, but I think Sarah has, and I think she may have blacked out from Black Death. I don't know.
Sarah, I'm going to try to go to you here real quick and see if we can get you up.
I think you're muted. Sarah, I think you're muted.
Oh shoot! It could be on our end too. We're having a little bit of technical issues with all the Zoom calls here today. But I'm going to bring it back to Peter. So Peter, you're getting put on the spot since you're the one talking. You're the one not muted.
Okay. Hopefully we'll get Sarah in here soon because she has a lot of color to add.
Oh,
Well, that's Black Death. That's a large part of the party culture in in Iceland.
who knew Iceland was famous for their party culture? I didn't know that.
Well, I mean, look at all they have. I mean, what do spring breakers do? They get drunk and run around naked and on the beach. Why not do it, in a geothermal bath under rainbows,
Seriously, it looks
surrounded by wild horses. And gnomes and fairies and all that other fun stuff.
I love it.
That sounds pretty spring break to me.
It does, and it's warmer than here, so we're still moving into somewhere with a little bit nicer weather.
Yeah, 40 degrees warmer.
Oh, hey, I heard you, Sarah. Perfect.
I figured it out. We're good to go.
Awesome.
My speakers work in Iceland, just not in the U.S.
Well, Sarah, tell us about this whole event, the campaign, how you got it going.
Yeah, I mean, it was inspired by an amazing trip that I took to Iceland, and Pete and I were talking about, what a great opportunity to go to Iceland for a weird sort of spring break trip. So we we put our heads together. We used to work together years ago in San Francisco, and this is the first time we've teamed up to work together. And we started with, writing the lines to get people inspired from North Dakota to go visit Iceland for spring break, and then ended up casting my husband of the Icelandic narrator for that video that you just played, and things just have taken off from there. And as you were saying, North Dakota is colder, like crazily. It's colder there right now than it is in Iceland. So we've really focused on trying to help get you guys a little bit of warmth at this chilly time of year. And that's taken place in forms of the billboard that's up near the Diamond Lounge, which we're excited to see some responses live from the ground, hopefully in the next few weeks about that, as well as we're even trying to get direct flights from North Dakota to Iceland if possible, because right now it's super hard to get to Iceland from North Dakota.
I saw that you were trying to get, Delta or Iceland Air, like put out the challenge. Who's going to be the first one to get the direct flight? I want to be on that first direct flight.
You got it.
It looks absolutely incredible. And like you said, the billboard up here is so fun. So that billboard that everyone can see is in Grand Forks, which is really cool. And you've got posters and the whole thing, which I'll put up online after we talk so people can check those out. But I think people think Iceland is just all frozen ice, but actually that's what it's like here. And there, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a little known fact. Iceland and Greenland are misnomers. Greenland is actually way colder and Iceland is actually really beautiful. I think they did that to discourage people from coming to experience how gorgeous it actually is there. So
they wanted to keep
highly
the secret.
recommend a visit. Yeah, exactly.
I think now, since we showed the billboard and all those things, and we might look at some of the other stuff, I think now is a good time to give big shout outs to our art directors that we worked with, Quinn Lindgren,
yes,
and Christian Lanios. Quinn, because we're just writers. We just come up with dumb stuff, but we need our art directors to craft it and bring it to life. So Quinn did a lot of the print and social in that billboard, and Christian cut together the video. So we want to, it wouldn't exist without them. So we want to give them a shout out.
Oh, that's awesome. Yes, big shout out.
And then in terms of lines, just have to put this out. Our campaign line for this is Go Wilder, because we were talking about spring break earlier, and it's like, you can be wild and party in Miami or somewhere stupid like that. But I mean, you can just go wilder in Iceland with all that amazing things you can do there. Like I just mentioned, geothermal jacuzzis and Black Death and all those things. That's much wilder. That's much wilder than Miami.
I love it. You're right. It is much wilder, and it's way less basic. I mean, so basic just to go to Miami or someplace like that.
I mean, look at how wild it is behind me. I mean, come on. You have to go into some dumb club for that in like any other place.
Right.
This is like the real wild.
This is the real deal. It's so great. So have you guys had some response? Have you seen some travel from North Dakota? Or are we still waiting for that direct flight so we can get on that?
We're waiting on the flight. We've definitely reached out to Iceland Air and Delta, and we're in talks with some of Iceland's tourism boards.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully they'll partner with us and we can make that quicker trip a reality for everyone in North Dakota.
I love
There's
that.
also you guys have a really big Icelandic community.
We do, actually. Kind of a little known fact as well. I wasn't aware of it until I started researching some of this.
Yeah, we'd love to get the Icelandic community involved there to, sign our petition maybe and spread the word. It's the Icelandic Association of Communities of North Dakota, the Scandinavian Heritage Society. There's all sorts of Icelandic people there.
There are.
So let's get a flight.
I love it. So I put up the petition so people can sign the petition is kind of how we can get hopefully a direct flight from North Dakota to Iceland. And then they can view the videos and maybe we'll make it happen because it looks beautiful. Like I said, I want to be on that first flight. I cannot wait.
Yeah, we can't wait to hear how your trip is.
Yeah.
Well, Sarah and Peter, do you
What will
have
be what will be the first thing you do when you go?
Oh, I think the hot springs. It looks so incredible. I want to do the hot spring. I want to do all of it. I mean, this Black Death has me very curious. So we were talking about that earlier, Sarah. Did you do some Black Death shots?
Guilty.
Guilty.
Yes.
So how
I did.
hard is it to choke it down? Is it okay?
It's sort of like an aquavit. It has that like anisey licorice
Oh, okay.
flavor to it, so it wasn't as bad as drinking something called Black Death sounds.
That's good.
I did skip the fermented shark, so maybe I'll throw that to you to taste when you go.
All right. If I get to go, I promise I will give the fermented shark a try. A little
That sounds
scary,
great.
but I'll go for it. So, you guys, is there anything else that you want to leave our viewers with? Any other information or inspiration?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the question.
Oh, is there anything else you want to leave our viewers with that we didn't get to talk about, or any inspiration about going to Iceland?
I mean, I think we have, visit the website for sure. It's springbreakiceland.com. We have some beautiful print that ads that Quinn did. We actually have a correspondent that will be posting videos live from Reykjavik, our unofficial spokesman, Maggie. So those will be coming in the next couple of days. And yeah, we'd love, anyone, we'd love to get some reaction from North Dakota. What do you think of the billboard? Send us a picture there. Just tell us what you love to do in Iceland, how you would party there.
Oh,
And,
awesome.
And give a shout out. Because you guys inspire us. Like, we get inspired by you. We've had great interactions on Instagram and different places and emails, and so we just love to see it.
I love it. That's so good. I love that you came up with this, and it's just such a fun idea, and get people to go to somewhere new.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for both of you for your time. Thank you, Peter, in Iceland, and thank you, Sarah, from California. And I will put up all the information so we can get this flight going. I want to be there.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thanks
so
for having
much.
us. Thanks for having us.
Yes, thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
So you can check valleynewslive.com for all the details, as well as our Facebook and YouTube. We'll have all the details about this amazing trip to Iceland. We've got to make this happen. Direct flight from Fargo. That would be incredible.